I'm Dror, and it's great to be here today in Toronto. It's IDS 2014, and we're launching the new Avani collection. This collaboration started about 2.5 years ago when I met Dave Marcus, the owner and president of Aya Kitchen. And at that time, he was very interested in this new market that is keep on growing and that he have not tapped into much yet, which is the high-rise luxury apartment.
We met, we had a great meeting in Dror's office, we really got along great, and I recognized that we shared a vision.
When Dave Marcus came and introduced the challenge and introduced the idea that this is not just a product design, this is not just a system, it's actually a whole new brand with a whole new approach and with a whole new market positioning.
What's interesting from my standpoint is that in order to achieve the luxury feel that we were looking for, Dror helped us to really understand that we needed to create a product that was both more custom, but also at the same time more highly designed. People are now more than ever living in their kitchens, and their family rooms and their kitchens are part of the same space. And how can you tuck away your kitchen when you're done with it and virtually make it disappear? But when you're living in it and when you're cooking and when you're entertaining, how can you expand the kitchen to be as functional as possible? Well, Dror's solution is Arc.
The main thing about this whole collection is this idea of an arc, this idea of symmetry, this idea of a very, very, very simple proportion that is equal, ideally, from both sides, and this idea of transforming arch that is actually the island, and the ability to push the island back into the back wall or bring it out into different position depending on what we're trying to create.
The hardware that we've chosen for Avani is all state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line European hardware, bloom drawer slides, hinges, and always with the finest, most minimal detail, no extraneous details whatsoever.
One of the things that we realize when we start working on this collection is that there's so many different dimensions that are kind of common in kitchen making, cabinetry world, and one of the things that we try to do is to actually minimize those dimensions and work with a very, very clean grid that will be a guiding principle for everything.
We've actually created a tighter system. And by tighter, I mean we have fewer size variations, and the idea in the design is to really create a design where we repeat the same size module over and over again. And so here we're working with two size modules. There's a 24-inch module, which we're using for the upper cabinets and the base cabinets. That perfectly integrates such details as the recycling center, as the dishwasher, the sink, the stove, and the oven. It's flanked, however, on the outside with two larger 8-foot high, 30-inch wide units, one which houses the fridge and freezer, and the other which is a pantry unit, which is a beautiful finished interior cabinet with dovetail wood rollouts and a built-in espresso machine. It's truly a custom product. So even though it's been very tightly designed and we've tried to create a system that is simple and very minimal, at the same time, it can be completely customized for the end user.